Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday night, so you know what that means. That's right. The Wrasslin for Life Network is back again. Another night, another watch party. Today's a little special, feeling a little green to kick it off. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So, big night tonight. You know, we got St. Patty Day Slam. As always, I'm KJ White. And of course, next to me is the one, the only, the Playboy Beanie. Will, how are you? Big day for you, bud.
Oh yeah, my new album just dropped on all platforms. It's called Judas, rightfully named for the Jericho Appreciation Society, which we'll see later. But yeah, it's a big day, and then of course we have 316 Day, and then we also have
Yeah,
AEW. So I'm happy.
absolutely, man. A loaded day. I mean, like you said, it's 316 Day. We're getting St. Patrick's Day Slam from AEW. Adam Cole, Red Dragon on the way to the ring to kick the show off. Not
Yeah,
wasting any time. 6-man tag. One of the many big matches that we're expecting to see here tonight. So it should be a good night, like you said.
yeah. We're also getting a steel cage match between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker for the title
Oh,
later on. We're getting Scorpio Sky defending his newly won title against Wardlow, and we're having John Moxley and Bryan Danielson versus Best Friends. So yeah,
yeah.
and I think there's more that is not yet to be announced.
More to come. More to come for sure. Here they come.
The Jungle Boy and his dinosaur.
How do you feel about Jurassic Express?
Um, not the biggest fan, but people really do seem to love them. Like I love the nostalgia feel of their entrance.
Yeah.
Um, but not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I could see why people like them, especially with what we saw at Revolution.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm in a like relationship, not a love relationship with Jurassic Express.
Yeah.
I don't hate them, don't mind them. I think Jungle Boy's got a bright future. I think Luchasaurus is great for a big man. He's athletic, but I think he'll get a lot further when he takes the gimmick off. And, maybe he does a bit of a heel turn or something, but I think he'll advance his career eventually when the mask comes off. I know he's super
Yeah.
over as Luchasaurus, but I think that will make the turn even bigger when he does take the mask away.
Yeah, that I completely agree. I think if the mask is off, Luchasaurus could soar to newer heights. What he's doing now, I'm not the biggest fan of.
Right? It's funny. I saw online that they were people were making the comparison between the fact of Adam Page wins the title, and his big gimmick is cowboy shit. And then all of a sudden you have Cowboy Brock show up. That's a bigger cowboy, but yeah, people were making the comparison and thinking it was kind of funny. Wonder if it was intentional.
It's kind of ironic, but
A
hey,
little bit.
Cowboy Brock is awesome.
Absolutely. Good old Saskatchewan boy.
You'll have cowboy shit and then cowboy awesome.
Cowboy awesome. Might have to talk to Miz. Fast-paced start between Cole and Jungle Boy.
What are your thoughts on the Appreciation Society?
Oh God.
Oh,
You're gonna piss me off this early? Oh, come on.
I didn't think it pissed you off that much.
No, I mean it's I kind of don't mind what Jericho's doing in the sense of, he's got some younger talent and Jake Hager.
Yeah.
But they got potential with 2.0 and Danny. They got
Yeah.
potential to be a really big heel faction and a really big pain in the ass. They really do. However, that may be the worst named faction ever. And for anybody that says Jericho is on a bit of an ego trip and being a VP and blah 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 is going to, has gone to his head, maybe it's true. I mean, what better way than just, hey, I'll name my own faction? I mean, we've seen people with big egos, Will, and they want to be the mastermind, the genius when it's a team effort. So we'll see how this all plays out, but he's clearly the star of this particular show.
Yeah, but oh, hey there, Chris. How's it going?
Hello. How's it going?
Quiet side there.
You're a little quiet, sir, but good to see ya.
How's it going?
That's
Yeah, there you
good.
go. Pretty
Hold on,
good.
I'll fix that. How's that?
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit better.
Closer.
There you
805.
There you
Yeah,
go.
got it.
There you go. Not bad. Oh, Luchasaurus just grabbed Adam Cole by the junk.
Yeah, a handful there.
A handful. He wasn't looking, and
Yeah, I was just gonna say something about it.
yeah, no, definitely. You see Adam Cole do the old hip hop. Hey now. Every guy knows what the ass out move is.
Too close.
Oh, hey now.
What a way to start, though. Big 6-man tag with a bunch of main eventers.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we already have a stacked card. We always do with these shows, at least for the past few weeks, anyways.
Yeah, they like coming out of the gate fast, guys. They really do. Let's not waste the time. If we do have a promo to start the show, it's a CM Punk or an MJF or something meaningful, something that matters. Other
Yeah.
than that, we generally get a match, and it's usually kind of the main event of the show. That's the tricky part sometimes when you start a show with a big match like Paige and Bryan, and then you end the night with something less than, and I can't even remember what it was that night, but you feel like the show is upside down. You're like, wait a minute, I was happier 2 hours ago.
I think it was a women's match. That was
Yeah,
the main
sounds
event of
about
that
right.
show. I think it was.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
But yeah, sometimes it just, you got nowhere to go but down because the first match is just so good.
or it's like No Mercy 2016 where they had the big triple threat match for the WWE title, and then they had Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton at the main event.
Absolutely. Here,
Yeah.
serious question, because
Okay.
literally after 2 years of watching this program, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But Luchasaurus, has he always worn like scuba shoes and not boots?
That I've never noticed. Hold on.
And I've never noticed either. I never even noticed he's wearing scuba gear or whatever.
Oh,
I hope
hey,
LJ's feeling better and she gets well soon, but she's clearly rubbing off.
right?
They haven't showed him since he said it, so you gotta wait a few minutes.
Paige is on fire and the crowd is alive. But yeah, no, I just noticed because the cameraman was in the corner and he rolled out towards the corner, and you can see his individual toes in like a croc looking thing.
Oh,
like a beach
they're
shoe.
They're like water shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I never noticed that before. And someone out there maybe sees this and he's like, moron. It's always been like that. Never looked at the man's feet before.
Yeah, LJ is the fashionista. Where the hell is she? Oh, well,
Yeah.
feel better soon, at least. Yeah.
Yeah,
all
shout
have
out to
those
AJ. LJ. Shout out to LJ.
First, I thought you said JJ.
Well, I did say JJ. I did. Thank you. Shout out to LJ, who's been under the weather. Obviously, the boys are holding it down, but we're looking forward to getting LJ back in the mix as soon as possible.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a while since we've seen her, but health is the most important thing. So get some rest, and looking forward to when you can come back.
Yeah.
She'll be back. Impact's coming. She's talking to her immune system, right? Holy shit.
No, they didn't show his feet. Yeah, like how often do they show their feet?
Matt
They
Riddle.
should show a wide camera on that one a little better. Like you didn't catch everything that happened, but yeah.
Well, no, and it's funny, as I said it, there's two guys laying in the ring and you can see their feet. No problem.
There you go. There's a wide angle. There we go. That was nice.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. AEW's tag division has no rules.
Pretty much.
No consistent rules anyway. A lot of people seem to think that's a problem. Do you think it's a problem? Do you think it takes away from the matches when there's chaos like this? Might as well be a Texas tornado match.
Because WWE used to do it too, where the ref was kind of lackadaisical, I guess would be a good word for it. Like they weren't always the sharpest tools out there.
No, they're not supposed to be.
But now WWE's kind of gone that professional route where they are very much that, and you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
AEW might have gone a little too far with it, but I don't mind it being like still being there because I think that's part of the show. Like you're tricking the ref so you can be a dirty bad guy behind them.
Yes. And I mean, I think that's part of the problem, right? Like you just see, like the heel team in this situation pulls off this great move and the crowd cheers, but you're like, wait a minute, you're supposed to kind of boo this moment, right? But even you see it, like we talked about it on Friday, like Sammy Guevara goes through a table by his own volition. He put himself through a table and the count stopped for a whole commercial. That's a counter. That's a counter. That's your title.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, that's true.
Right? Like it wasn't even like the bad guy did something and the ref was being sympathetic. No, literally, he threw himself through a table like an idiot, and the ref just stopped counting. We'll give him a second chance. Well, that's not fair. There's rules.
Commercials are important, though.
We need to make money.
It's true. I mean, considering what my day job is, yeah, commercials are very important.
No, at least they give you a little picture-in-picture, though.
No, I do appreciate the picture-in-picture. However, the picture-in-picture is getting bigger by the week, by the way. When the shit did it get like this?
Yeah, no, half the screen's the commercial, and then there's what's going on, and then the logo.
That is insane. Remember it used to be half and half?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess like you said, that little bit more extra money, especially when you keep signing all these guys, really comes
right. You better start having some income.
Yeah.
Eventually, the match will be you'll be barely ever able to see it.
Kyle O'Reilly's so good in the ring. I like watching his matches. You ever see Jungle Boy being anything more than just a tag team specialist?
Yes, I think he'll have a decent singles run. I mean, at this point, it all depends on how he continues to develop. Does he kind of become more of a man? I mean, he's kind of got the Dominic Mysterio problem, right? Just lucky for him, he's in a wrestling company that a lot of guys like. I mean, he's taller, he's bigger than Adam Cole. So yeah, I mean, yeah. He's small. I didn't realize. I don't know why. Maybe it was just better cameraman and production in NXT. Never realized how little the guy really is.
No, but you see him stand next to like Johnny Gargano, and he's not much. Was he bigger? He was not much bigger than him. If I don't.
No, like around the same size, and maybe smaller. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh. And then the flip, like it's unreal.
I forgot to look at his feet. I probably had a great chance to do it there.
Yeah. I will say, like I said, I mean, I really do think that at some point, yeah, the Jurassic Express will break up. They will get stale and tired. Here's their title run and such now. Maybe they have a couple title runs, but I think Jungle Boy will be all right. I could definitely see him as a TNT champion. I don't know, maybe down like half a decade from now, he makes a run at the championship. It all depends on where he goes from here. But I honestly think if Luchasaurus turns heel with his athleticism, his size, he's actually kind of a creepy dude under the mask. I think he could have a really strong heel turn.
Oh, okay. See, I've never seen him without the mask.
He was on Big Brother.
Was he?
I did not know that.
He was a Big Brother contestant.
Oh man.
Google that shit, Matt. Something,
Learn something
Matt.
new every day.
Yeah, man.
Especially at the Wrasslin for Life Network.
That's it. Full of useless knowledge about wrestling.
You educate people every day.
Full of
I
just crazy
honestly had
shit.
no idea.
Let me see.
That's
The Battle of
hilarious.
the Atoms.
Yeah,
But
and
if
he went on Big Brother. You know how they have the confession rumor, right?
Yeah.
He would do his like his little monologues, but then he had like a dark side to him. So he would switch to like this darker character where he was like all browed down, and he is kind of a creepy dude. And he's actually a genius, by the way. Like legit. Big TDT guys.
This was before he was a famous wrestler.
Well, he was wrestling. He just wasn't as famous.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like
People
celebrity
knew
Big
in the
Brother.
house that people in the house knew he was a wrestler.
Oh, okay. But it wasn't like celebrity Big Brother. It was just regular Big Brother.
He's not a.
I think we
That'd be
only really
amazing.
had one season of Celebrity Big Brother, I think.
Yeah, wasn't Eva Marie on
Did
it?
you see that shit?
No, Misha Tate was on it.
Well, then they're doing a new one because I think she's in the new season. Or
I
Oh.
thought she won it.
Yeah, Misha
Who?
Tate won
Spoiler.
it. Misha
No, Eva
won it.
Marie.
Oh, Eva Marie, was she on it?
I
Was
think
she?
she's in the new one.
Or
like
the fans are going to be so mad at us right now. Do you see this nonsense in the ring? Look at this.
That's insane. Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Dangerous as shit, but
They're so
the fans
athletic.
are loving it. What?
When you have that little bit of extra freedom, like the moves they can do are pretty cool at times.
So yeah, Austin Mattelson, whatever. Yeah, he. Let me see.
Yeah, Misha Tate won the one that just passed. But...
Oh, okay. Maybe Eva Marie was in that one. I have no idea. I just seen that the other day, and I was like, I had no idea.
Nope.
Cole with the W. Cole with the 1, 2, 3.
Undisputed wins.
Undisputed Originals.
Do they? What's their official name now? Do they really go by anything, or do they just like
Red Dragon, and then is it Paragon?
Is that the group's
It
name
was
now?
Paragon, but then on one of the YouTube videos, they called them the Undisputed Originals.
I'd rather have them be the Undisputed Originals than Paragon, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree with that.
Adam Cole, baby. So, first match is in the books. Adam Page is pissed off. Adam Cole's happy. Wrestling is all about pinning the guys with the belts on TV. They love it.
Well, they all had belts, and the one team all had belts. So.
I don't mind when the heels go over in this one, for sure.
Yes, that's what I was
Lee.
What is going on here? Yeah, I just want to see the two in the back fight. I don't really care about
Yeah, right?
the one talking.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I think Hobbs needs more airtime. I don't count the YouTube shows.
Yeah, Hobbs and Lee would be awesome.
And Ricky Starks is a star too.
He is, but right now with who he's standing with, I don't care. Move. He's good, and even here, he's doing it's good.
Yeah, Ricky should move his big head, or the cameraman should figure his shit out.
There's nothing like you said, he's gonna be a star one day, but my interest with this whole little is I want to see the two in the back.
Yeah, and
that's
Hobbs even just no, but even Hobbs just standing there, the faces, how convicted he is, he sells things well, like that comment there, huge eye roll so everyone sees it. I think he's great. I think Team Taz is great. I just don't think they really get utilized enough. Actually, they should do Team Taz versus that new bullshit Jericho one they got.
The Appreciation Society.
Yeah. Appreciate
How
my
do you
ass.
name something that you might as well have called it 5-man band.
No. Who would
It's
want
like-
to be named that?
Well, there's 3-Man Band or whatever the hell they were called.
Right.
3MB, yeah.
That was one of the silliest names ever, and then this tops it by far.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
were also silly.
Pardon?
Yeah, true story.
They were also silly. Heath, Jinder, and Drew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
they
they
were, and that was, but it was just, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the name. I thought
Yeah,
there was
me
something
neither.
better you could have came up with, but
Listen, like, I mean, we know where Jericho's going with this story, right? We know where he's going with this character. He's going to be the sports entertainer, the better than everybody. He's not just a pro wrestler, and that's why it's the name of the faction is so arrogant. But if it was Jericho's idea, does it surprise you?
No.
no, that one bit.
Not one bit at all, not one iota.
No, and even if it wasn't, would you say no to that? No. But
Oh, you mean as far as like the members?
no, I mean, like if somebody came up to you and said, "This is what we're gonna call it," and like say that we're gonna call it KJ whatever, you're gonna say no?
Not my style, but yeah, no, I'm not. I'm thinking it was his idea though. Like,
Yeah.
we should make a faction that all honors me.
Yeah, because he does have probably some of the most creative control in, like, for himself than
I
other
think
people.
he might have almost absolute creative control. Like Tony, like the trick with Tony is you really see Tony saying to somebody like, "Hey, no, we're not doing that." Okay, fine.
Unless it's something very bad. No, I don't see them. I don't see
Yeah.
him saying no.
Right? Who would you rather be an authority figure, Vince McMahon or Tony Khan?
Tony Khan.
Well, no,
100%. Yeah.
From
Well,
the
it
other
depends on what it
standpoint-
is. Depends on what it is.
That blew
No.
up in my face totally.
I wouldn't want to be Vince being like, "Hey, let's name this guy Butch."
Yeah, no, but I mean, I take Vince more serious than I take Tony.
Yes.
You imagine
Oh.
Tony and his like crazy eyes trying to like talk you into something.
Vince says no. You maybe say one more thing. He says no again. You leave. Or Tony, I feel like you can you can probably inch your way closer, even if
Yeah.
it's still a compromise. But like you'll get something out of him at least.
Well, I mean,
Like-
yeah,
Unless like what Will said, it's that bad or like that outrageous.
Yeah.
No, if I was going to the principal's office, I'd much rather see. I wouldn't want to see Vince. That's for sure.
no, yeah. Oh, we're getting a Statlander package.
Hmm.
Oh, she's wiping all the stuff off and took her contacts out.
Gonna be the.
Are we
serious
getting like the
guy.
real Statlander?
No paint.
No bee boop?
Did she do paint before she got here to AEW? I don't know.
I don't know what she previously did. I just assumed,
I don't know.
I just assumed the gimmick she came with was something she had been working on.
Oh, now they're
here
going.
we go.
What's the main event tonight?
Steel Cage, Thunder
yeah.
Rosa.
That's right.
DMD.
That's tonight. That's right.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We will be here all night. We got lots of action to come. One of my favorite things in wrestling right now, William Regal is at the booth. Brian Danielson, I will always do that, is in the ring right now. We are Wrestling for Life Network. That's Chris. That's Will. I'm KJ. We're having fun. We're having a good night. And that's it, folks. We're here all week. We got the Crockett Cup coming up for more watch parties. We got an insane weekend for WrestleMania. I don't know how we're going to fit all the wrestling in. We might have to just bring sleeping bags and watch us take naps while we try and pull this off. But other than that, we are having a great time. John Moxley's coming to the ring. It's been a decently good start. Oh, there you go. You're wearing a Dean Ambrose shirt, eh?
I really am.
He's got a shield.
He's got a shield one.
Yeah.
That's funny. We did not. We're all black at least.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
We're going for our shield thing here. But yeah, no, I'm missing out.
That's funny. I didn't even realize the shield shirt.
Wait, I think we have the same Ambrose shirt as well. Show that again.
You
Show that
guys-
again. I'm not even. Yeah. Oh, I can't find it, but I'll find it.
Yeah,
Did we just be? Oh, there you go. Look, just modeling now. Easy.
the asylum?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it has the lunatic runs the asylum on the back. Yeah, I have the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. That was so funny. I didn't realize it was wearing that. And it's like, oh shit, the shield. Whoa, what the fuck?
Speaking of best friends.
Best friends. Speaking of best friends, what a nice transition that was.
Let me tell you about my best friend. Oh, there's Danhausen.
And do keep in mind, folks, like I said, we are here all week. The team's hustling. And nobody forget, show some love. Will, his album dropped today, Judas. Check it out. Go to Instagram, hunt him down, give him some love. You know, it's an amazing thing when you're putting yourself out there and putting your work out there. And so, yeah, if you guys are listening right now, find Will on Instagram, check him out, or they can find you across every major platform, right, Will?
Yeah, every major platform, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, not SoundCloud, because SoundCloud's shit, and I will always be anti-SoundCloud.
Hey,
but you know what it is. So yeah, it's called Judas. I think you know why it's called Judas. So yeah, makes sense.
I like it,
wow.
man.
Oh
So,
wow,
folks, go check it
someone
out,
who's
click that
part of
link.
a wrestling channel calling their album Judas.
What are the
Original.
odds?
Wow.
And right now, Moxley, Ling.
I don't even know their names. I don't even know.
That's Wheeler Yuta.
Oh,
Looks like he should be on NXT with those pants.
yeah, true.
Wheeler Yuta just randomly joined the Best Friends, and have you not noticed? Like they just continually add members, like the circus.
Yeah,
There's
they
no
added
rhyme or reason or explanation how they're all connected or why they like each other. They just that's another person.
Yeah, why does Danhausen like these people?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Well, you got Danhausen, you got an alien from the Andromeda Galaxy, you got Wheeler Yuta, who knows where he came from at all. Trent, who should be a heel. Orange Cassidy hasn't said more than 15 words since he got to the company. It's a weird bunch. It's like the land of misfit toys.
Yeah, but it works. People like them.
I love hearing Regal on the show, man.
I like seeing Regal anywhere. Like anything he touches, it's just magic.
Magic.
No, he's so good. Whether it's like I said, I'd love to see him put on the boots again at least one more time.
Yeah,
maybe against O'Brien, but with all his health issues that he's had in the past, I think he's recently come out and said he's healthier now than he's been in a long time.
Yeah,
but I don't think he can. That's just
I mean, depending on the style they go with, I mean, he's when your mind is that dialed into something, the way Williams is dialed into wrestling, you find a way to put on a good match. There's guys with less talent than William Regal that have pulled off an okay match or a decent match. So,
what? So Jerry Lawler's still going sometimes. Like
Jerry's never going to stop, man.
He does it like once or twice a year, maybe more. But like
how old is that guy?
82.
No, there ain't no way he's like 80 something. No, there ain't no chance.
Oh shit.
72.
He's got to be in his 70s at least.
Yeah, 72.
I think he's 70s. I got an alpha for a minute.
Did I say 80? I meant 72.
I got alpha for a minute before my laptop dies.
Did you just say alphabet? Dude, we got to teach him. He tells me alphabet so I can hit the button before he hits the button. Before
he hits the mute camera. That's a nice play on words, alphabet.
Alphabet.
You got flip side, you got a thank you, and then you got alphabet.
Right. So are Moxley and Daniel going to add to this little collection of the best wrestlers ever?
I think there were rumors that they were going to try to add Punk, but I don't think that's possible. I don't think they'll actually do it.
No way.
There ain't no way.
I mean, I could see them try and add Punk as far as an angle goes, and Punk wants
Yeah,
nothing
but
to do with it.
like them actually going with it and adding him, no. I could probably see them adding these guys. Because, oh no, it wasn't these guys. It was 2.0 and Danny that they wanted. But now
Yes, they
that's
got
not
that.
possible.
Well, they're
That's
with
not.
Jericho, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I could see them trying to combine the Appreciation Society and these two. I could see that.
No way. Jericho's going to stay clear of the big names. He wants to be the big name of the group, and that's partly why Sammy got himself over. Santana and Ortiz got themselves over. So they need to move on. I need another faction because you think about it. The Inner Circle started, and the only one anybody really knew was Jericho, Hager, to a
Yeah.
lesser extent. Then those guys get over, and you're like, wait a minute, where nobody's talking about Jericho anymore. So now Jericho's back with a bunch of nobodies and Hager, who Hager's never going anywhere.
I feel bad for Hager.
I don't.
He was in an MMA fight on a wrestling program.
He really was. Didn't go so well either.
No, like, especially if you're an MMA fan and you watch that, it's just like, oh, come on,
Yeah,
man.
you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I think what I like about this. Sorry?
Oh, I just said picture in picture.
Nice. But when Chris comes back, I'll explain. I'll bring it up again. But because Chris is a pretty big Moxley fan as well. And I had been contesting for a while that Moxley was getting stale. Like he was repeat. Now, Chris didn't feel that way. I'm not sure how you feel about that. But I'm happy to see this happen because it feels like a little bit of a change.
Yeah, like it seemed like whenever you see Mox, it's always like deathmatch this, deathmatch that, or goofy this, goofy that. Now he's serious and he's part of a team again, and it's with one of, if not the best in the world today, in Bryan Danielson. So yeah, it's a fresh change. It's something new, and it's stuff people didn't think they'll see, but they love seeing.
Well, and what I like about this match, like we've had Moxley in the match for a good 6 minutes now, and it wasn't a jump start. The match started like a normal match. He hasn't jumped out of the ring. He's not brawling against the guardrail yet. It's like it's minimized the usual John Moxley routine, and now we actually got him in the ring, stomping, doing holds. It's good.
Yeah.
And then he throws in a little crazy when he a pile driver. That should be over. You literally did a pile driver during picture in picture? Come on, Mox.
That would break somebody's neck.
Yeah, and he kicks out.
I wouldn't kick out of that. Real or no.
That move still looks so vicious.
Ugh. Jeez, these food commercials, man.
Take my eyes off of you.
Gonna have karaoke with KJ as one of our new shows.
Right? New segment.
LJ does her news segments, and then there's like, here's a little bit of karaoke with KJ. Hey, there's 2 Ks in that. That works.
KJ karaoke.
Yes. There you go, LJ. If you're watching, I have a new idea for you.
Oh, shoot. Brian just ate the turnbuckle upside down.
Yeah. Oh, I thought they were doing a new Fast and Furious. I forgot they did a 9th one. I'm like, oh, for God's sake.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, good technical tag team wrestling. Like, they got the ring cut in half. They're transitioning from one to the other.
Yeah, and it's not like it was like with the Workhorsemen where they go in, they beat them, and then it's over. This is
Well.
Then again, the best friends are kind of over right now, but I don't know. It's pretty interesting, evenly matched right now. Yuta's pretty fast right now. Ooh.
Yeah, he's kind of moving. That was awful. Oh.
What was that? Oh.
Wow.
Call back to the lunatic lariat, but instead it was someone else flipping off the ropes.
Wow. Hit a German. Talk about no selling. Kick out by Utah. Wheeler. Okay, not everybody can make their own name. That sounds like a WWE name.
Trent ?
Yeah, right?
Hey, we got the Appreciation Society next.
Wow. Did he just hit an RKO?
I didn't notice. I was too busy paying attention on the still to come.
Oh.
Ooh.
Breaked up. They just did the Heart Foundation finisher, and it didn't.
I was gonna say a discount heart attack or whatever they used to.
Yeah, they just did a heart attack, but that didn't end the match. Like why are there so many finishers in these matches?
They bit him. Oh, paradigm shift.
And then Moxley gets that one spot outside the ring because that's Moxley's shtick, but it's minimal. And for those who don't care to see the guys out throwing each other into the railing, you got Brian inside kicking somebody in the face.
Yeah.
Your chest. Yuta's firing up.
Just like, you can't hurt my best friend. Oh, there you go.
Not anymore. Yeah, this is over. Wow.
Okay.
Anybody got a rifle? We need this match to end sometime soon. Holy shit. What do you got to do to get a pin?
I don't know.
The crowd chanting for Yuta. The tag.
Kicking his head in.
Now the fans are chanting yes while he stomps. I like it.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's the Bulldog.
It's over. It's over.
Brian,
I like that.
Perfect. Moxley, you do stuff too. It's crazy.
And here comes Regal.
You're quiet again, sir.
So now, are we going to get another emotional-esque promo from him? Oh, it could be what you were saying, KJ. They might have the emotional promo for Mox now, since it's just like, hey, you do stuff. Yeah.
More than I know you.
Wait. I was joking.
No.
They should take Yuta.
Yuta, where are you going, buddy?
I was joking when I said Yuta.
Where are you going, buddy? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, shit, how many best friends do you need?
He's considering it now.
Yeah! I'm so down.
Okay.
Listen to the crowd.
Turn Regal into the new Bobby Heenan. Come on.
100.
Oh.
That's it. That's the test, right? That's the measure of a man.
You passed.
We don't take hands. You slap him in the face. You were just like, that hurt, motherfucker. It really hurt.
Oh, he called the sunshine. I read those. I read that word. There you go. I didn't see that coming. That's cool.
I like it. I made a joke.
Yeah, what did I miss? Did they open an invitation to people?
No.
Well,
this is the weird part. It was just like Moxley and Bryan kicked the crap out of him so much that the crowd started cheering for Yuta, and then they buried him. Now, as they were leaving, the kid was like, well, I don't want to go through that again. I might as well join that team.
And
They're
then
good.
and
I
now
wanna be
they're
over
like,
there.
and now they're like, okay, well, think about it.
Hey, he has the same Dominic Mysterio haircut.
Right?
He's got the mullet.
There's less of a fade on the side.
Right?
Yeah, is that
I
like a
don't
new
get this.
hairstyle or something?
Yeah, is there something I miss? People really seem to like mullets now.
Wait a minute. I don't like the Young Bucks. I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them either.
I don't like them. I just don't like them.
I don't mind.
You
I think they were better as faces, though. Being the dicks kind of doesn't work for them.
Hey, how dare you be
What?
mean to Tully? We hate you now.
Do you think the rumors are true? They're the reason why teams like FTR get buried in AEW?
Yeah.
You believe that's true?
I think that
They
that could be true. Yeah. It's a theory.
It's a good theory.
Yeah, well, I think the Hardys are about to step on that theory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Tonight,
yeah, now.
Up next, we get the commencement of the Jericho Jack-Off Society, apparently. Like, it's ridiculous.
Do you think it lasts long, though?
It'll last a while. And were we talking about it before you got back? But, yeah, for me, it's... to me, it screams like... And maybe the argument is, well, Jericho did his job. He got Sammy over. He got, Santana and Ortiz over. Now they move on, and now he's going to get another crop. Maybe that's the positive spin on it. The other part is, Hager's never getting over.
No,
Shit.
no.
No, he's just his, bodyguard, I guess, or...
Permanent.
Permanent
I don't know what you
bodyguard.
call him. Associate?
I don't know. Big buddy.
Assistant.
I don't know.
But
You
no, I meant to ask you while you were away, now that you're back. I had said before, and you and I had this debate where I felt like Jon Moxley needed to mix it up a little. And you felt pretty content with what you were getting out of Mox. Now, for me, seeing him, I like what's happening here because you're not getting the same Moxley routine that you always get, right? The brawl outside the ring, the jump starts, the no selling. This is different. It's minimizing that stuff. It's making him wrestle. It's good.
Yeah, you get the change that you were looking for. I didn't mind what he was doing, the dipping over into New Japan and fighting Suzuki. It's a little different style. It's not as exciting, but it was hard hitting and it looked pretty good. And I always enjoyed those kind of matches. I love what he's doing with Bryan right now. This is an unreal thing. Him and Regal on top of it is just the cherry on the sundae. It's just awesome. I know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I like this. I think this whole tag team idea, if Wheeler Yuta's joining them, that's kind of neat. I mean, I don't care much about Wheeler Yuta, but I might now.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
You gonna alphabet?
Alphabet?
Alphabet.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. So we're in another commercial, folks. For those who don't know and are just tuning in, it is Wrestling for Life Network. We are covering AEW Dynamite. Tonight is the St. Patrick's Day Slam. Packed card, lots going on. We've already seen quite a bit of action. Now we got the Acclaimed.
I'm so glad that I'm not this kind of rapper. Jesus Christ.
What's that, sorry, Will?
I said I'm so glad I'm not this kind of rapper. Yo, listen. Get your ass up. Wait, what the hell?
There you go. There you go. Oh, wow.
Oh. Swerve out.
Wow. Swerve getting some love from the crowd. Big pop.
The love he should have had at his last job. That's funny.
That's actually good. I'll take that.
The little callback to the hit row. Okay.
Isn't he a rapper?
Yo, I might want to collab.
Now, they got to get rid of the song.
You got to get rid of the Judas now. Well, I guess he betrayed Santana and Ortiz, so now it fits him.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it surprise me the dude from 2.0 wears a jacket and no shirt? I knew he was going to do it. I fucking like. But you got to get rid of that song if you're going to be heels.
No, because they're Judases now.
Well, I get what you're saying, but they should change it. They should go to the acoustic version or something.
The acoustic version?
Neither
I've never listened to the acoustic version. I don't even know.
have I. I just kind of made that up, but I assume there is one.
I think there is too.
A Jericho Unplugged album.
Well, it'd be Fozzy, but yeah.
No, make it heavier, darker, somehow do something that's a little different than what he's doing now, because just no matter what you do, they're gonna sing.
Yeah. But they're not all supposed to be singing like this, and he's not supposed to be smiling. Like it's not what's supposed to happen here.
Yeah,
It's
he's supposed to be like,
counterintuitive.
yeah, he's supposed to be like, you all suck, and they're supposed to be like, boo.
Like, I feel like he should pull the song to make him even more of a prick for doing it.
Or he should grab the mic and be like, I sing it better. Or something. Or be like,
Come out
that
singing it
joke,
live.
Or like, ask the crowd, who sings that song? And
Yeah.
then what does it go? Let him sing it, or let me, or something like that, right?
It's like, you should
Yeah.
appreciate me. I made that song.
But I think that's what he's just soaking it in, being that arrogant entertainer, as you were saying earlier. He looks like it right now. He looks like a rock star. Like he looks better than he has in a while.
Who?
Jericho. Like, he looks like he's in better shape, and
Man, that was it's a miracle of science that he just thinned out like that. A miracle, like his face and everything. Look at him. Like, he's got a rib cage in a couple
Yeah.
weeks. He had a muffin top 3 weeks ago.
Garcia looks like he doesn't even want to be there.
Jake Hager looks like he doesn't want to be here. He
always looks like he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, I've been standing in this position my entire wrestling career. I hate it.
No matter where I go.
Jericho and his new hair, too. Look at it. It looks thin as shit. He looks thinner in the face. He really does.
no, that's what I mean. Somebody,
People joked online that he got implants.
It was comparing him from like now, from like when he first got to AEW, and like you said, he's in way better shape. He's thinned out. Even a couple weeks ago, he didn't look like this.
No, people were chirping him for putting on like the COVID weight, right?
Mm-hmm. And today, actually, he announced that his, I believe it was Judas went gold.
Oh
They
wow,
sold
doesn't surprise me.
500,000 albums, I think, or records or units, something like
If
that.
it's certified gold, I think it's 500,000 or a million.
No, a million is
No, a million's platinum.
Platinum,
My bad.
yeah, I think so.
yeah.
So he does have the like credentials to be that arrogant entertainer that he's, I guess, trying to be.
500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Platinum's a million. Multi-platinum's 2 million.
Yeah.
And diamond is 10 million and counting. So
Yes.
yeah. He's 500,000 streams or records sold.
Just leave Santana and Ortiz alone, though. Just let him go.
Don't
let
beef
him go
with
do
them.
their-
Just let them go fight somebody, anybody.
It's time to see if they learned how to fly. Like, we'll just let him go.
Let them go.
They're little birdies. They need to learn how to fly.
Man, what's with the purple though?
I don't know.
He's it, right? He's it's so dumb.
The way he says it out loud.
Oh, so it's not that they appreciate Jericho. It's that everyone in the group appreciates each other. It's just Jericho's group.
What?
Right?
How does that make
It's
sense?
not the Jericho Appreciation Society. It's the Jericho Appreciation Society. So dumb.
It's just Jericho appreciates them. It's not everyone appreciates him.
He just said sports entertainer, and the crowd went bananas. And he's smiling. That's a legit grin because he knew it was going to happen. Good for him.
He's so good. Like, say what you want about him, but he's still so good. Be on that mic.
Uh-oh, Danny's not happy. I'm a sports entertainer too.
Oh, he's about to get jumped.
No.
There had to be one, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you knew
no,
that
we're
was
not.
coming. 100%.
Oh, okay. They tried it.
Danny's good, though. Danny's got something.
Okay, you're kind of milking the term sports entertainer now. Please stop.
Yeah, in case we were wondering what we just named ourselves.
Say it again. I didn't know if you were a sports entertainer or not.
But it's not bad though to see Jericho take the young guys under his wing, kinda, and just like you said earlier, he made Sammy and like those guys over, and now he's got a new group. It's better than him floating around the world title picture where nobody really wants him.
No.
Or like I don't see him maybe one day holding the TNT title, maybe, but not really.
Yeah, no, I get that.
At least this keeps him away from the world title.
He's like my son. He appreciates me, so I appreciate him.
Wow. Chris Jericho's not his real name.
No,
he just completely lied.
He didn't even say the other guys' names. You just don't care about them.
Angelo Parker. And what they call the other guy?
I don't know.
So is Santana Ortiz their target? Is that where that's going to go first?
I think it's going to be Eddie first.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Someone's going to shut them up eventually.
Well, there's 3. I guess they would need 2 more.
We got Santana, Ortiz, Eddie, and then maybe I don't know.
Oh, Penta and I guess
Penta and
Pac.
Pac. Yeah, maybe.
Phoenix, yeah, where's Phoenix been? Still recovering from his elbow?
Yeah, probably.
Uh,
That probably needs a bit of time to heal up.
Absolutely.
He's still scratching the back of his shoulder with the same arm. Like, that wasn't right. It was so gross.
Jake's gonna talk. S. That's not very nice. You really made him say that?
Did he just say pro wrestler?
We're not pro wrestlers.
That's a nice lift you got there, buddy.
Why didn't he just say "we the people" and get it over with?
Because it's a stupid idea from Bad Creative.
Yeah, it worked though for a bit, and then they killed it. Fans did get behind it.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Oh, I thought he was going to say that's undisputed. Okay, now I understand why KJ don't like him so much. Oh,
that's entertainment. What is he on? Are they going to get sued by ET on that one? Like, what the hell? What are we doing?
We're getting Scorpio versus Wardlow next. Right after this promo package. And a commercial, maybe.
Yeah, but see, it's the right time to do a promo package and stuff. Not in the middle of a match.
No,
yeah, that's true.
Not when you got people standing in the ring waiting. Okay, we just had a conclusion to that little segment. We needed it because you're going to hype this sports entertainment nonsense up for a while. I think I'm going to do that every time someone brings it up. Just, you give us a little bit of a breakdown for another good rivalry, by the way. I can't wait to see this match. And then we'll get back to it. But like you said, at least it's not in the middle of a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, it's true, though.
See, look, wow. It didn't get followed by a commercial. See, that's how you build momentum. Like, just have natural momentum and flow to your show.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's terrible. Like, I mean, again, they do good things. They're not all do. But what they do is kill it with all the commercials. Fit that in 3 times.
You said
so. Who do you think? Who's your picks for this, Scorpio or Wardlow?
Give it to Wardlow
for the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wardlow.
Well,
that bugs me though. I hate short title reigns.
Yeah, but I don't think Wardlow's going to actually win. I think either Spears or MJF.
Yeah, he gets screwed somehow here, right? Like, he can't win already.
No, I was distracted. Sorry.
Paige.
Hey, look, we do have a fan. Woohoo! Somebody spoke to us. I feel like we're on the blacklist. Like, what did I tune into? Do. Yeah, this might not be our finest hour, but we're having fun.
No, like, and I should rephrase that maybe. Does he have a belt too?
Yeah, so that way Scorpio doesn't carry around 2 of them.
Yeah,
He
it's
gave,
the other TNT belt. Oh,
Yeah, I
he
don't
gave the
mind
other
short.
one to Dan because Dan's the reason why Scorpio's in this position. He tweeted about it.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, so you won't see me carry around 2 of these. You're going to see me carry one. I'm giving the other one to Dan because he's the reason why I'm here. And then he ended up just kissing Dan's ass the whole rest of the tweet. But, yeah, I really want Wardlow to have this now. But something's going to happen.
I think something's gonna ruin it. And like I said, I don't mind short title reigns if it like Austin and like Triple H, even Orton. Like a lot of those guys had short reigns at one point in time, if not a few of them. Undertaker's another one. And it's just because it kind of fit into the storyline, whether it was them getting screwed out of the title or getting taken away or something happening. If it's just a scenario like this where you just kind of want them to be a transition, like The Miz is a perfect example. You give him the belt to take it off him. It to me, that kind of makes it lose a little value. Like, and I just always, it's kind of burying the guy that loses the title because he's never the same after.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, what's AEW's fetish on biting people's ears?
I don't know. I thought that one was in his hair, which okay, bite his forehead, but I'm not biting somebody's hair. Like
Yeah, but it's like you always see biting, like almost every single match now. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Every night.
Yeah, always, always. Even if we have 0 people watching, we always have each other to keep each other entertained.
Oh, advertisement for next week. Oh, there's Paige. Is she, I guess, the newest signee to
Now
AEW?
this guy's like, yo, quit staring at my. Okay, like we have NXT for makeouts, bro.
There's been a lot of that going on lately.
We have a lot of makeouts. Like, okay.
But well, NXT really pushed it over the top, but like Jade kissing
Ty or Tay,
yeah,
whatever.
Ty, and then we had the guy
Tamina and
on
Akira.
pardon?
And we have Akira and Tamina. Then we have Reggie and Dana.
Yeah.
Then we have Paige and what's his face. And then Persia and Guy. And then Indy and Dexter
on the weekend.
What did you say?
So there was 2 guys kissed. I think it was on Impact, but the names are slipping my mind right now.
Well, I mean, we are in 2022, so
I'd have to ask KJ. But yeah, I know there was 2 guys that kissed. It blew my mind.
It's weird.
It happens. To each their own, but
yeah, I know, but it's just something you wouldn't really expect.
No, it was if I remember correctly, it was at the end of the match. They were GCW. Alexandra says, and
because you said it was on the weekend, so I was like, wait a minute,
yes,
what happened this weekend? Yeah, it was GCW.
It would have been. So yeah, it was Still's not making me remember who the names were. But yeah, it was like a respecting at the end of the match, and instead of handshake, they kissed. It's like, okay, cool.
Congrats.
There's a lot of loving going around lately.
Yeah, in March. I would have been fine with this in February.
Kate? K8?
Kate. Like,
that's not a guy's name.
Kate's not a guy name.
That I know of.
Yeah, KJ would probably know. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of like indies, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Well, GCW's kind of it's kind of picking up, and the shows because of all the release guys now. Because WWE stopped hoarding everybody, you get some surprises and you get some guys show up like Matt Cardona and who else was there that night? John Gresham was there. There was a few guys there that are normally bigger guys on different shows, and it turns into quite a good show. And the first 3 or 4 matches were just plain old wrestling matches, which were decent matches. They were all pretty good. And then the last like 3, maybe 4 matches, they were all where they got into the hardcore. And you see what GCW is known for, but it was a well balanced. No, it wasn't Sunny Kiss. He wasn't there. That I think I would remember. But
yeah, no.
So then you get a well balanced show out of it, and it was an entertaining time. They put on a decent pay per view, and I'm looking forward to the Joey Janela Spring Break pay per view. It might be a little. I don't know if we're gonna end up covering it or have time to do it, but I think we're gonna try.
Yeah, we're getting the Hardys versus Private Party next. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a reunion. I don't think anybody's upset about.
Yeah, no, like I loved every second of that.
And to hopefully see them. See, that's the thing with Tony Khan compared to like the WWE's been there forever. They know everybody. Everybody's been through there. Where Tony Khan, you see it, and he even says it in his interviews where he's a fan still. Like he hasn't lost that fandom in him. Where back in the day, you used to hear about Vince McMahon being one of the boys. He'd go out and drink with them, or go to the strippers with them, or challenge them to things, or rib them all the time. Now it seems like he's more just that business Vince McMahon, and where Tony Khan has that fan about him that you'll get things like the Hardys, and you'll get them treated properly and given the respect and the opportunity that they should get, even if it's not forever, but for at least a while, or at some point, they're going to get their big moments.
Oh, now we got our first Powerbomb in the Powerbomb Symphony, which could buy some time for, let's say, MJF to get involved.
Do you ever see Paige's husband, Austin, I believe, joining AEW?
Well, since his wife is, I wouldn't be surprised. As an active member, maybe not. I think he seems like the kind of guy to focus on his MMA career, but maybe to be like a manager, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he lost his last fight in, I want to say 38 seconds or 58
Oh, shit.
seconds. Like, it was real quick, got tapped out. Like, it wasn't very good fight. So that's.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, maybe he's considering a different career path then. Like, I would do that if I lost my last fight. And,
right, it was for the championship. So, like, he had won a couple fights to get to where he was at because he was fighting for the belt. But it didn't go well once he got to that final or that championship match or fight.
So now we got a little Shawnee Sean.
Mr. Niagara Falls, I believe.
Yeah. Oh.
Chairs. And MJF with the sneaky back door throws him into the pole.
Sneaky.
Oh. Yeah, so here goes Scorpio.
Unless we get like maybe Punk getting involved, which I don't really see happening.
Nope.
Nope.
Go.
Oh, and there's Mr. 38 Seconds.
Yeah, so maybe he looks like he has no problem getting in there and mixing it up with them.
Yeah, it looks like maybe these are new members of the Pinnacle. I don't know.
Just there's master two factions. You might as well.
Considering the fact that like FTR is like,
MJF just pooped a little.
Oh,
nowhere to run there, buddy.
KJ,
yes.
who were the two guys that kissed on GC? I think it was GCW. You remember? I can't remember the names. It's slipping my mind, but it did happen, right?
Yeah, I think it was. It'll come back to me now. Well, you stumped me.
No.
Tony Deppen.
Oh, it was Pepin and they put on such a good match too. Who's the other one? Oh, there's just so many names lately.
Oh,
well, he's like, bring it. Oh, I saw your hands there, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You got to put the hands up nowadays.
Dan got a little bit of money.
Very rarely do you see a chair shot to the head anymore.
Yeah. And it would have to be protected as all hell if you were to see it.
But no, I really wish there was someone trying to stop this from happening.
Yeah, like.
Is one of the guys from ICP in the crowd?
I do not know. It's possible.
Because I can't believe someone painted their face like one of the ICP guys in 2022.
I don't. I know one song, maybe no two. They're in a song with a collaboration song. But "Homies" is the only song I could think of, and that was in like 1995.
Slightly later.
99.
Yeah, old as hell. Yeah, Homies was a good one. I mean, they had a couple funny ones, like the dating game made me laugh. What is a juggalo was kind of funny, but at the end of the day, they are what they are. Dun, dun, dun.
So we're getting the Hardys next.
The Hardys are coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on a commercial, and this is the Wrestling for Life Network. That's Will. That's Chris. I'm KJ, and we are here every night, just rocking out, having a good time. And we absolutely love doing these watch parties. Tonight is AEW Dynamite, the St. Patrick's Day Slam. Oh. It's been rolling along. Chris just had a light bulb moment, even though I pointed at Will. Chris just had a light bulb moment. There we go. But yeah, folks, if you haven't done so yet, like, subscribe, join the fam. We are all here. Shout out to LJ, who's at home resting. Hopefully we'll see her tomorrow. But other than that, folks, we are starting from scratch. We have built it up. We are rolling along. We're having so much fun doing it. And we've stuck it out, and we're not stopping. We got so much more to come. Tune in. We are going to do a Scott Hall watch along or watch party celebration in memory of his life, where we kind of do what we do tonight, but we're going to go along and basically watch his biggest moments and commentate on them, talk about them, reflect. I'm looking forward to that, and it's something that we're probably going to continue on for other wrestlers, so it will be an ongoing series that we do. The podcast is coming up. News is coming up as soon as we get LJ back to health, and so much more content to come, folks. So thank you for being here. Let everybody know the Wrestling for Life Network is not going anywhere. We are not stopping because we are for life. And that's it, folks. You guys having a good night up there?
Yep. It's always a good night. Even like we said earlier, like even if there's no fans or even if it's a crappy show, even with the company on the screen there, love it.
Absolutely.
No, it's always a good time, and always looking forward to my nights when wrestling comes on. I get to hang out with you guys, and good show, bad show, in between. It doesn't matter. I get to hang out with you and everybody that's here, and that's kind of what it's about.
Absolutely, boys. So yeah, no, we're having a lot of fun, and Dynamite's been pretty good so far. Decent pace, obviously creating new storylines, giving some promo moments. Now we got Jade,
Nah,
Cargill,
Cargill, no, Cargill.
AJ Gray versus Effie.
That's what it was.
It was for the title.
Yeah.
AJ Gray won,
Yes.
and then they kissed.
Yes.
You really looked that up?
It was bugging me, like what I was messing up the two matches.
I mean, I don't blame you.
So I didn't want to give misinformation.
Yeah, that's smart.
Right. So here comes Private Party. And I don't know how they're going to do without anybody in their corner.
No, they have somebody, don't they?
Do they?
Doesn't look like it.
There's a guy right behind him.
Yeah, that was just the valet kind of the
guy with the
who opens the robe. When
the
you go to
roadie.
the club. I can't think of the word, the rope. But
wow.
Oh,
it's so crazy.
Does it matter? Like the Hardys have to win, right?
Oh, Hundo P.
Like there's no way they're losing.
he's brought back the face paint.
Fans are going nuts.
Oh, for sure. And you get like the old school jam. They got their Team Extreme video. It's insane, man.
Wearing the shirts. Like, no, he's got the cargo pants on.
Matt fit back into that old crushed velvet shirt. Good for him. Oh, man, there can't be any human being on this planet happier than Matt Hardy to see his brother join this company because he was that close to being completely irrelevant.
Yay, I can do stuff now.
Oh, my God. They're going to let me out of the stairwell? Woohoo.
Yeah, like
finally.
You seen it with that picture of them hugging. He looked like a kid who got a new toy on Christmas.
Oh, my God. Like, a new lease on life.
Just elated over the fact that he was about to come out of the basement.
Get yourself a sibling that loves you more than Matt Hardy when you come and
that's it right there.
When you come to work with him. Yeah. There you go. You got
there you go. That's how I reacted when Chris joined the fam. That's jokes.
It's good though.
The crowd is pumped. Totally pumped.
Anthony, nice to see you.
Yeah, welcome back, buddy. This one says, KJ, I'm not sure if I'm getting my information wrong in terms of wrestling or timeline correct, but does it Lashley still have an open contract with Bellator, even though he's with WWE? I don't know if that still stands, actually. Will, do you have any idea on that one?
No, I don't think so, because why would
it's been a while, right?
No, it's been what? He came back 2018. Yeah, there ain't no way he would still have an open contract and not fight at least once in those past few years.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is just a long-standing understanding, right? Like a handshake deal kind of idea where, if he does ever want to go back. But I can't see Lashley at this point of his life going back. Unless
no.
For a big payoff, but why?
No, I believe
Vintage Hardy
said in an interview that he's done with MMA.
Yes.
I think that's what I read. Now, if it's open, if it's an open contract, it's probably like you said there, KJ, where it's if he ever comes back, you come back here, and it's whenever you want. But he's close to mid-40s, so I don't see him going back.
No.
And I think
I
he
don't
said
see
it
that
now.
happening either.
It's funny when you watch Jeff. Like Jeff just did the whisper in the wind, right? Goes to get up off his leg, like push off on his knee, and you can see him grimace. Like that's just years of wear and tear, right? Like those knees feel it, and you can see it in his face at times.
Yeah,
But
he's definitely not 25 anymore. You can tell the way he moves and his
Did
lack
a
of.
little dance.
the crowd is just, I told you, Tony would pay for exactly what we're getting right now.
Mhm.
Every little vintage move, and the crowd just goes insane. But yeah, I mean, here you go. Here's another superstar for you guys to play with. Let's not count Ronda Rousey's run in WWE, but between her and Paige Van Sant, who had more personality in the UFC? I don't know. Like, I don't think of Ronda as like a big personality, right? Like, she was mean. She had a bad attitude. She mashed women up for a while until she got mashed up and quit. Yeah, I think Paige is a bigger personality overall, and I think Paige has put herself out there in quite a ways. Um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
wonder why. Yeah,
I
you know
don't
what I'm
care
saying?
why.
No, but in terms of like ticket sales and all that,
Oh yeah, I'm sure it helps.
pay-per-view buys, yeah, no, Ronda for sure. Paige Van Zant, I actually think Dana White actually wasn't a big fan of her for a
No,
little bit.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so if I were to choose one, I would choose Rousey 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's definitely a bigger name, right? But what do you
Just-
think,
Yeah.
Chris?
Just the name in itself, like whether she had much of a persona or she was always a bad attitude or something like that. Her name was everywhere. Her face, her personality, like it was there. It was seen, and she just dominated that. Like nobody.
We're gonna know. We almost got a Razor's Edge.
They didn't let him do the Razor's Edge.
So I'd have to
that
pick
sucks.
Rousey. And that would have been cool. I'm surprised we haven't seen more little tributes like that to Razor.
Oh. All right.
Yeah,
You can tell he's not 25, but also, what's that?
So yeah, Jeff. I was just reading the question or the statement there.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can tell he's not 25, and all the drugs and alcohol abuse he's had throughout his career. He had up in a very early, and I'm a Jeff Hardy fan. Absolutely agree. And I mean, I think we've seen that with guys like I mean, we talked about Scott Hall this week. We've talked about Eddie Guerrero. I mean, it takes a toll. That lifestyle takes a toll when you're sex, drugs, and rock and roll all the time. It wears on you.
Yeah, it's hard to keep that pace up for such a long time, and even sometimes when you do come out of it, it's done so much harm that you're never the same. But Jeff seems to be doing all right, and he's still giving it for the fans, and he's still doing it good enough that you want to see it. So I hope he gets all his struggles and the stuff that he does have problems with dealt with or under control before it is too late.
A good positive environment helps for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And lesser schedule, more family time, less of a grind, less, he's not going to be expected to do insane things. Like Tony wants him to do what he's doing here tonight, right?
Yeah.
Like be the Hardy Boys. For now, there'll be a change, a shift, but I'm good with it, Will.
Yeah, I'm good with it too. And yeah, even if we don't get all the insane moments like every single time that Jeff's here, who cares? Like as long as he comes out, period, he'll always have that huge reception and people will love him.
Absolutely. I agree completely. I will admit, and this might sound terrible, but I really wanted Jeff to make his debut and come out to Amy Winehouse because I thought that was quite fitting. I don't want to go to rehab, right? Wait, that's what happened. They wanted him to go rehab. He said, "Fuck no, I'm out."
Yeah, and he said no, and then leaves. Oh, I
said,
see
no,
what
no,
you did
no,
there.
I'm going to see that guy over there.
I was trying to think of like the song, and
yeah, I had to fill it in the blank.
Yeah, good music trivia. I see that.
But yeah,
But
no, I was like, I mean, it would have been hilarious if you just watched like that music came on. Everyone was like, "Is that Amy Winehouse?" And then all of a sudden, Jeff walks out like, "No, no, no."
With like middle fingers to the camera.
Yeah, right. Anyway, that was my
you
own
and your
little bit.
rehab.
that would have been poetic in so many ways. That would have been great.
Right.
Then one of
Dude,
the no, that's right. Amy Winehouse is.
they told him to go rehab before they got the results of his drug test. Oops. Oopsie. Cart and horse, WWE. Let's not forget she got approval for Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Use the nickname on the UFC talking about Ronda Rousey. Yeah, no, it's huge. And Roddy Piper is legitimately one of my favorites of all time. Like right up there in the top couple. No, it's a big deal. Yeah, I mean, I give her credit. So that's a good point, Anthony. I mean, maybe I am missing the fact that she had a little more pizzazz than I give her credit for.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, she was just, whether it was sports, like she was everywhere. It was Sports Illustrated. It was, you turned on TSN. Like, yeah, you might not have got her talking or her actual, but you seen what her attitude, her viciousness, her dominance, and that's still part of a personality, right? And unfortunately for Paige, she lost quite a bit.
Yes, that's also true.
You're not really in the headlines as much.
Ooh.
Unless it's showing your bloody face, and that doesn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely, as she transitioned, obviously she was still fighting, but she slowly became known for, just being a personality. And I mean, I'll give her credit. I've said it before. When she comes out, she's captivating. She's attractive. She's got a big old smile on her face. She's not shy. Yeah, no, A+ for me from me to Paige. Because I'm sure she was worried what my rating was. And this is where I hate the UFC athletes, like Conor McGregor, who say pro wrestlers don't get injured for real.
Ask
Big E.
Yeah.
Big E. Yeah, Big E. There's another one. Like, that debate's been going on forever, though. And you're always going to have people that come out and say that wrestling's fake. It's not fake. That's the wrong word to use. Because anybody go jump off something from 4 feet, 5 feet in the air. I've never been in a ring. I don't know how high the ropes are. It's going to hurt. You're not going to enjoy it. Right? Like,
shit.
You're throwing.
They tried imitating a poetry in motion match.
Yeah, you see the counter was huge.
Yeah, that was
what a insane counter. We're gonna get the hot tag. They did a hot tag properly too. I like it. The cameraman botched it. Oops.
Right?
Someone fire the damn camera guy.
Things like the weapons and all the extracurricular stuff they do, like Big E getting a suplex on the outside of the ring, like, or Ray Phoenix going through a table. Like, he took a choke slam, which is a pretty standard move, and somehow snaps his arm in half.
Well, I mean, it's 316 day, bud. Your favorite. I mean, obviously the infamous neck break, right?
Oh yeah.
Did he roll under instead of out?
Yeah, that pin did not look comfortable at all. Speaking of neck issues,
did that man
hurt?
Squish.
Oh, that does not look fun. No, so yeah, like I said, that debate has been going on forever, and it'll always go on because you always have those people that. To me, it's not fake. It's choreographed, I think would be the better word.
Predetermined is the word I like to use.
Or predetermined, yes, because choreographed kind of makes it sound like dancing. Or
the problem is too much of it is choreographed.
Yes,
like dancing or swimming or some shit. Yeah. Oh, side effect. Okay.
Oh, and here we go.
Oh,
we're gonna see it. Oh, what?
He was only on the second row.
That's what I was.
Wow. The legendary Hardys come back. I think this match is being a little too challenging. It's only Private Party. They've been job guys for the better part of 2 years now, other than beating the Young Bucks and then getting buried. I really don't know if we had to go this long with Private Party. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that, but geez.
I don't mind the match though. Like,
It's been a good match.
It's been a good match, and I don't mind it being a longer match or being this hard. But yeah, you think they would have just came out, got the nostalgia pop, did their moves, and went home. But
I appreciate it. They're putting a bit of shine on Private Party, who hasn't had much of a shine, and I give Private Party credit. I said I don't know if they can do a heel thing without some type of manager, and they did all right.
Oh, he did not roll through that at all. He landed flat on him.
That wasn't a swanton bomb. That was a land-on bomb. Like,
land-on bomb.
That just looked like a lazy flip.
Like, I'm tired. I'm not making it all the way. Yeah, no, like.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like, fake that. Ouch. Like that. That guy's 220 pounds landing on you from 8 feet in the air. That's gonna hurt, whether you know how to. You have a technique to kind of cradle it or not, but
wait,
it's up.
What
happening?
Okay, what are we getting now?
The rest of
Andrade,
AFO, the new head of the AFO. In case they haven't made it clear, I do think it's funny that this is official. He's coming out with the AFO entrance now.
He just snagged the whole stable, and Matt's probably like, I don't care. I got my brother now.
Well, and Sting and Darby will be here in a moment.
Yeah, true that.
I mean, that's what they do. They're like the friendly neighborhood save everybody.
It's the Mandalorian and the Baby Yoda.
How many people are
a funny way to look at it.
Oh my God! How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, look! They didn't even wait until it started. But even then, they're outnumbered.
So when are we getting the 8-man tag?
But it needs to be a 15-man tag. You see how many people are in that one team?
Yeah, who gets left out from AFO?
Don't worry, there's like 44 more WWE releases sitting around doing nothing.
We're gonna have we're gonna have Top Dollar come next.
Sting just hit Jeff Hardy with a stinger.
I'd
be totally down, just out of nowhere. You got to be pretty pumped for Darby, though. If you're like a 20-year-old guy and you spent the last like 2 years of your life, just every time like you have kind of a bigger name come through, it's, hey, where's Darby? Darby's associated with everybody when they come through the door.
Oh, it just must be dream come true. Like,
yeah.
Especially because he is very much like a Jeff Hardy, even though like Matt, not as much, but just roll your body to the wind and see what happens. And it's just.
But they got a special start time?
Yeah, so it's depending on whenever the basketball game ends. Might be a late night, folks. Tune in. We get crazy on a Friday night.
My God.
Oh, Red Velvet. I like Red Velvet.
Agreed, Anthony.
She had Bruno Sammartino intimidation where you didn't really have to hear her speak about it, the damage. Yeah, valid point, Anthony. Definitely.
Yeah, kind of like she doesn't have to talk all the time. Just like actions speak louder than words. So
absolutely, there's no denying that she was a badass.
She was.
I was just basing my thought on overall personality. When you stand the two together, Paige is a bigger personality, nowhere near the league of Ronda Rousey as far as overall presence. KJ, I disagree with you, knowing the classy guys that both Matt and Jeff are. I bet they wanted to put over. Yeah, okay. See, that's a valid argument, right? Yeah. I might be a little critical because I want to see them get over quick. But Anthony's got a good point. I think you guys kind of agreed with him too.
Yeah, I kind of put the rub on the younger guys and give them a chance to shine against the old guys, and you leave going, that was a good match, and they can go.
Yep. They remind you. They gave you their, like you said, you got your nostalgia pops. And I mean, they got the win at the end of the day. Everyone's thrilled. I mean, are we honestly seeing like the Hardy Boys and Sting in the same ring? Let's ignore Darby, but just thinking of a trios with those guys alone is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then you got one of these, one of the biggest upcoming superstars in Darby, because, well, I don't want to call him a superstar, a wrestler, because the kid's crazy. The kid's over because he's crazy. And he's got his own show.
Like, imagine if they brought the trios titles in AEW. Like, you would want to see Sting, Matt, and Jeff. That would be amazing.
They almost have to at this point with the size of every faction. But, yeah, because the factions are just so big now that, like, they almost need the trios belts just to help that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
They could have the sports entertainers win it.
Yeah, right. That would be annoying. I think you leave the, like, if you're gonna have Ring of Honor be a thing, keep the trios over there.
Okay,
that's my thought.
Or maybe you could combine it so that way it's defended on both.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely have crossover, right?
Go back and forth.
Its primary housing would be ROH.
Oh,
where I think it belongs.
We're gonna be like part time on.
Sorry, back to your point earlier there, KJ. No, like I think everybody around their inner child's just jumping up and down, seeing
absolutely
in the ring.
Right. The only thing that would make this better is if Andrade had like
Chavo.
I don't know. Yeah, like Chavo. Well, we know Chavo's having some phone issues with Tony right now, so it's funniest shit ever.
You don't call me.
Turns out that I was employed. Now I'm not. But now I am. No. Now I'm not.
Took my picture down.
I'm not on their website no more.
That is the funniest shit. But it goes to show. And I mean, now we're getting into this thing where there's some people coming out, and it was never going to be paradise forever. Some people are having some negative feedback about the AEW experience. Not everyone's going to be happy. Tony, though, definitely seems like the guy. And this is where we talk the difference between Tony and Vince. You walked in Vince's office and said something stupid. Vince would tell you to your face you were stupid and make it clear. And even when you had a good idea, if you didn't like it, he would still tell you were stupid. Tony seems to be just like, yeah, great. Okay, yeah, see you next week. Okay, go do Young Rock. Bye. And then just ghost him. Like I can't deal with this bit.
Shit, he's calling again.
Right? Oh, I only missed one call. But that being said, folks, before we get to the main event, we are wrestling. Whoa.
Mariachi?
Never mind. I got distracted.
Is that the name? The Mariachis?
The Mariachis?
Yes. I don't want to despair. I don't want to misspeak on this one.
Yo, where's Brock in 2002?
This is cool, though. I like when they do shit like this. But yeah, no, we are Wrestling for Life Network. We are here all week long. We cover all the shows, all the pay-per-views. We got Crockett Cup coming up. We got WrestleMania weekend coming up. We are not stopping. We're going to do a Scott Hall, kind of like a reflection show, like a watch-along watch party of Scott Hall's life in wrestling. I think it's going to be a great time. We're going to do it for some other wrestlers, and that show's going to continue. Will's got the podcast coming out with yours truly. There's so much coming your way. LJ is going to be banging out the news sooner than later. So stay tuned, folks. Like, subscribe, click the little bell. It'll tell you when we pop up, because sometimes we just randomly pop up. And don't forget, Sundays, we also have the power rankings. So lots of content coming your way. We're working on so many projects. This was on the fly. We're officially 2 weeks old today.
Yeah. It's insane.
2 weeks old today. Happy anniversary, guys.
Gonna need an anniversary cake of 1 month.
The hat botch.
Yeah.
Hat botch didn't frisbee it enough.
She put so much behind it, and it just deflated.
Wah.
This match is going to be insane, though. I think these ladies are coming out here to set the bar. So if you don't like blood, if you don't like the ladies going hardcore, this might not be the match for you.
Ooh.
And
almost
you know what?
a year ago today.
There you go. A year ago tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a year ago tomorrow. My bad. but
Not to be that dick. You
no,
missed my day.
I said almost a year ago today, but yeah, no, it's
Yeah, I suck.
year ago tomorrow. The doctor.
What are
will
your
speak
guys'
now.
thoughts on the interview with Marshall and Rose Von Erich, where they said that apparently WWE, even with the lawsuit of MLW, has with them is possibly doing a partnership for NXT?
I didn't
Hey,
see
Will,
that.
hold on. Dave, you said Rose, not Ross.
Ross. Okay, yes, Ross Von Erich. What the hell?
Rose.
Hey,
There
I
you
was
go.
looking at Thunder Rosa, and yeah, okay, it happens.
Got him back for you, Will.
There
Yeah,
you go.
okay, yeah.
Everyone's
Now,
correcting everybody.
I guess we're even.
That makes us even.
Even with the MLW, has them possibly doing a partnership for NXT, like with
That's not like
MLW?
them. That's not like them.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
think-
you partner up in the middle of a lawsuit? Unless you drop the lawsuit, then partner. You wouldn't want to do it in the middle of a lawsuit.
And Von Erich says some stuff. And I mean, that lawsuit, I don't think the WWE lawyers are going to have much problem with that lawsuit anyway. And I don't know if anybody has checked it out lately, but the WWE has $1 billion. Even if that lawsuit goes anywhere, they could yeah, they could stretch it out for a decade. They got $1 billion.
They can make that back tomorrow. And
Sorry,
whatever money they have in the lawsuit.
The cage is huge.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, I wasn't
It
even
is
paying
a
attention.
huge cage, to your point.
Like
Jesus.
I don't remember it being that big.
The crowd is amped.
It was kind of the same size in the Young Bucks and Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen one.
It just looks huge.
Well, then again, we also have small ladies in here. I mean, Britt's a
I
little
was thinking that. I
tall.
didn't say it though.
Uh,
Because the Young Bucks are pretty much the same size as Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
KJ,
this is an honest question. Do you know the character of that Scott portrayed in WWE Razor Ramon? Do you think the character can pull off correctly in this era of television? God, no.
Hell
Not
no.
in 2022, just because now you can't portray, you're not supposed to portray something that you're not. And if you guys remember, the very first time they introduced Razor to the WWF at the time, it was, we're going to go to this vignette, this video from this Cuban immigrant. Yep. And right then and there would have been red flags on the field. Like, no, I can't say that. They wouldn't even attempt to say that unless there was legitimate Cuban roots where you're like, oh, okay, this guy's a Cuban guy.
They'd have to prove their DNA. It's
yeah,
like
they almost
they
have to do
appear
a
on the
DNA
Maury
test.
show.
Yeah. But all the stereotypes that he perpetuated, you can't do that nowadays. Now, you should be able to put on a performance and act a certain way, but everybody gets a little, uptight about that topic.
Yeah.
If it was Scott doing it, I think he'd find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
Tweaking it a little bit here and there. But if it was just like somebody like the fake Razor or like somebody else doing the character, no. I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, especially now.
I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and it's, yeah, he had his moments, but he's still, even then, like, it would just be like little tweaking here and there with some of the words or some of the comments maybe about the women or.
Yeah.
Right.
I
but
mean,
like
it's hard to be a misogynist in 2022.
Right. Like the one promo he had against Goldust, he's in the promo and he's like, hey, I like women, but if that's you, right? And like he's doing it in his accent, and that was way back then. So like,
yeah, I mean,
I think maybe
it pushes the envelope though, and I mean it's interesting. Ooh, great and Brit. What else did Anthony got for us, or is it too politically? Yeah,
correct.
No, that's exactly.
No,
so kind of what we touched on, Anthony. I mean, I think a lot of what happened back then is hard to do now. I mean, look what DX did with the Nation of Domination. Never happen again.
No.
There are a lot of things that happened. That was mockery. It was acting. It was portraying something. However, the times have changed. We got to evolve. And, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, a lot has changed. Hey.
Hey.
LJ in the house, ladies and gentlemen. She is alive and well. We like it. We're happy. Glad to know that you're still kicking there, LJ.
Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't let me do Impact. Well, actually, no. I'll still do it, but you know.
Well, this comment's for you, but
Yeah. And he's gonna be the host, or this side. No, yeah, there you go. I did the same thing.
there you go. Well, karaoke show coming your way.
And Britt is bleeding.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And getting graded. It is awesome.
Grinding it out.
I
Thunder
still
with
got 15 minutes.
316 on her booty.
316 day.
That's right. But see, I think that's like the cool little things about AEW, right? Like, you would never get a WWE personality of any kind with any type of moniker that acknowledged somebody, knowingly acknowledged like somebody else. You know, like, you know, no one's going to come out with Boom on the back of their shorts in honor of Adam Cole, you know, like, and I know Stone Cold's retired. It's different. So pick someone else. I don't care. Jake.
And he's about to come back.
Well,
If
yeah.
there was any time probably not to do it, it would be right now because he's in a big thing.
That's true. Let it happen.
The biggest show of the year. And they still don't care. Yeah, go ahead. Right? Which I like that. Like, that's what I said about the Razor thing. I'm surprised you haven't seen, like, I think Indy Hartwell last night, she was wearing the purple.
Yes.
And then they had the NWO shirts on.
Jericho
MSK.
tonight as well.
Then you had Tommaso doing the walk.
Yes.
Right? But I just thought there'd be like a little bit more of it, or more t-shirts maybe, or more like actual like Scott Hall, like, okay, Jericho wore purple tonight. But
yeah,
not everybody's gonna catch on to that.
Was it the Street Profits that came out with the NWO t-shirts on?
MSK.
No, MSK.
MSK, same thing. Not really. But yeah, no, yeah.
And you had Matt almost do the Razor's Edge.
That's right.
They should have let him.
They really should have.
We got Thunder bleeding now.
It's okay. I did one to my son earlier as tribute.
What?
What did you say?
You can't.
I said I gave my son a Razor's Edge just earlier as a tribute.
I thought you said you gave your son a razor as a tribute. Here's your
no
here's a gift.
No.
No, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
I've met his child. You're not giving that kid a razor blade and coming out of it okay.
No. They're just from everybody involved.
Yeah, you try and get the knife back off him.
No. I picked him up and threw him. That's safer.
Boom.
There was a couch. He landed okay and he laughed. Just for anybody who thinks.
Thank you for clarifying. No children were hurt during the taping of this episode of the Watch Party.
No. He was very happy and asked for another.
You got a good kid when?
When they
Your kid pops up after a wrestling move and asks for one more. You got a good kid. Keep him.
Yep.
He's like Spike Dudley. Just keeps on coming.
That's awesome. That's
That's the best shit I heard all day.
Speaking of, have you ever seen any of the Spike Dudley like interviews where he talks about like some of his like wrestling career? And he'll talk about like Undertaker, like what is he? Did he choke slam him or last rided him out of the ring?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was nothing.
Yeah.
You're insane. Or the one where La Resistance, he gets tripped up on the ropes and instead of hitting the table, he goes straight down.
Yeah.
And almost dies. And he was like,
I saw that.
Because of how much shit they got when they got to the back. Most people aren't getting up from that. And he's like, nothing.
Where we were talking about Darby earlier in comparables, Spike's a good comparable because even Spike would run out and he would do that back turn throw of himself where he would just torpedo and then turn his back and bounce off guys. And the big gimmick for him was how far can we toss him? I swear to God, the boys had money up on the board every dressing room. Like, hey, I'm in the lead with 100 meters on this kid. Who's got the next?
Vince in the back will give you 100 if you get it 3 panels up the stage.
But man, they used to chuck that man. But that one where he
he'd be a good jackass extra.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like that, the one you talked about, Chris, where he caught the rope and he went straight down.
Oh, that was bad.
But it was done. Done.
And he's like, oh, nothing. Like,
nah, let's do it again. I was blown away
listening to it. Like, I was like, man, you're nuts. To think you were a school teacher.
Thunder Rosa hits a stunner, and JR didn't even sell it.
Tuning up.
No, that's disappointing. Oh, no. You almost, maybe he's like disgusted. That's
I almost think he's like, what did she just do?
Like,
you just do a stunner.
I wanted him to sell it. Stunner. But he didn't. He wouldn't do it. He's
by God, that killed her
with Austin, right?
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna get a phone call in 2 minutes.
For God's sake, did somebody tell her to do that? There's times where JR seems completely disappointed with what he's calling. There is 100% times, like, and sometimes is that Oklahoma sarcasm comes rolling out, and he just you can tell he's like, this is shit.
Oh, but no, like JR is great, and JR is probably my favorite or one of the. Why
are we doing a ref bump in a cage match? It's silly.
Because somebody's under the ring. Here comes Van Housen.
Van Housen?
Van Housen. What the hell? It's Danhausen. Now we're all correcting everybody.
Yeah, my bad. Wrong name. What? You just watched him get kicked in the face. Where do you think?
What do you mean? I don't know where he went. It's your fault.
Wow, I wonder who's winning now. Or are we gonna go for the big cage spot?
No,
Britt's not staying down at all. She was positioning the chair before.
Oh.
Yeah, you brought out all these chairs. You got to use them.
Yeah, you saw them.
Yeah, no. Otherwise, that'd be kind of stupid. Do they count all the chairs that they bring? Hey, make sure we bring out like 8 or 9.
Just enough to make it bad.
Yeah. Just stop when you think it's enough.
If it's Spike, he'll bring out like 1,000.
No. What?
Oh.
What is it called? The
White noise.
White noise. I was gonna say White Widow. White noise.
Or also known as the air raid siren.
Yeah, there's several names for that bad boy.
I was thinking white noise.
White noise is where I go with it.
Oh,
hey, Aubrey!
Almost fell.
Wait, what?
Bringing Aubrey.
There's a kick out coming.
Yeah.
But now the door's open.
I give Aubrey credit. She sells her ass off. She even did the 1 count with 2 hands. Like, you know what? My hands had to hit the mat to hold my weight. That counts as 1. 2.
No, she's good.
Yeah, I see Jamie coming out in a bit.
Are we going to mash up another ref?
Oh,
hey! I like
She's like, who the hell you think you're talking to?
I'm bigger than you.
That was rude.
What was rude?
You just stomped her right in the face.
Oh.
What do you expect?
Just seemed unnecessary. She was already there.
Well, you don't want her to move.
Well, you might want to kick her again because it's taking a minute.
I think that's your Canadian instincts kicking in. It's just like, oh, sorry, man. I kicked you in the face. My bad.
All right.
I'll do better next time.
What are they setting up here?
Uh-oh.
The crowd is into whatever's happening in this ring right now, either way.
Oh.
Seems
Oh,
like there's not
shit.
enough.
No, you got to give Britt, and even like Thunder Rosa, but like majority of Britt's matches are pretty
It's
damn good.
taking too long. What
And
the?
not afraid to do some killer shit.
Okay, what do you?
It's
Too
This
long.
is gonna hurt.
too long. You got to move her ass. Hit her again. There we go. Oh, kind of
Oh.
hit her. Really hit her.
It's like you're making Jenga.
What? Nobody's going through that. Like the one chair's slanted.
We interrupt Dynamite to bring you a
Are they trying to do what I think
Jenga
they're trying to
match.
do? There's no way they're trying to do what I think they're trying to do. We've already seen one
Spanish
wrestler
Fly?
break their neck this week.
Are you thinking Canadian Destroyer?
No, I thought they were setting up a Spanish Fly.
I thought Spanish Fly.
No, that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now.
No, like
Now they might be doing Canadian Destroyer.
We're on the opposite.
Oh
now
no!
they might do it.
Yeah, that didn't go the way I think they thought it would.
That was still a pretty cool spot because she got scooped. Yeah, we're kicking out of that for sure.
Well, that was an awful spot.
I still think Thunder Rosa wins. I know you guys haven't said shit, but I'm definitely.
Oh, you're not giving
Thunder
Britt.
Rosa to
No,
take
I
this.
think Britt wins.
You're picking Britt.
Because they're in Thunder Rosa's hometown though, so
That could get Britt a lot of heat.
Amen.
that's what I mean. Like you keep her the heel. Like I think, I'm gonna stay with
Yeah.
Britt.
I agree.
Here we go
Though,
again.
I would understand with Rosa, considering they introduced a new design for the belt, but you could do that with anybody.
Oh,
Mamacita. Is that tax?
I've never seen
Yeah.
anyone use the pouch attacks as a weapon. I'll be honest.
not
That
that,
might
I
be a first for me.
think.
Yeah, now watch your step. You might step on one of those tacks.
Yeah, I'd say.
It's gotta hurt. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm not comfortable watching these. They're stepping right on them.
Oh, it's okay.
The
There's
crowd pop. Oh.
Oh
Thunder
no.
Rosa's ass eats them.
Ah.
I mean, oh.
Oh no.
What is? Oh,
She brought her own glove. And by the way, no one pointed out her ring attire, by the way.
Oh.
Ode to Scott Hall, including the glove.
yeah.
I didn't notice that because it was black and white. Maybe if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
it was
black
second,
and
right?
red. Yeah. If it was black and red, I would have noticed.
Oh, I didn't realize what she was doing. I thought she was tapping for a second.
Yeah, me too.
That sucks. You
Ow.
Oh, what are you kidding me? What are they doing?
Oh my god. I don't care what universe you're from, that's gotta hurt.
Thunder Rosa looks like the girl at the end of a horror movie.
Carrie.
The one survivor.
She's Nev Campbell at the end of Scream.
Right? Just blood everywhere.
Oh my god.
Just bewildered, shocked.
Just on X Games mode.
They're putting on a show though. Like
The
wow.
crowd is amped, like they're going off. And I know there's people out there that are going to hate this. A, because it's women. B, because it's brutal. C, because it's not.
Oh.
That's the belt. That's the belt.
They
guys.
gave it to her.
Let's
Holy
go.
moly.
Buddy.
Wow.
You get that hometown pop. Like you
Look, she's bawling. Call it. That's excellent. She's writing in blood on her belly.
I didn't think they would do it. I thought Britt still had it.
No, it was time. It was time.
The final.
I'm so happy with that.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go. Yeah, see.
AEW
Well
loves-
deserved though. Well
Yeah,
deserved.
well deserved.
That was deserved. I
My question for this was, if she lost, when does she go after the belt again? Because it's got to be a while because
Never.
we've seen it.
Probably never.
There you go.
Thunder.
Hey, let's go.
And our
my
girl
green screen's
LJ had
ass.
reached out, tagged Thunder Rosa in a post at once upon a time, and Thunder actually acknowledged it. So that's what type of wrestler she is. That's what type of woman she is. The confetti's coming from the. This is cool, man. I'm thrilled.
I love
Down.
Oh, these kind of moments always give me like goosebumps and stuff. That's cool. You
People
don't
can say. Go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
No, you go.
Well, like usually, like WWE. Oh, look, see this even.
Oh, they got dust. Oh, that's so sick.
She's bawling, and that's real tears.
Oh my god.
But like for a long time, there even I think it still happens to this day. Like WWE, a lot of times you go to your hometown and you get the shit beat out of you.
Always.
Yeah.
Right? Like you never really get moments like this. And that's awesome. That makes like you
Tony,
just made her dream come true. What in the hell?
This is the Dark Side of the Ring. About
Death
FMW.
Is.
What? Yeah. This one here about FMW is actually really cool.
Dark Side of the Ring is actually a really cool series. I was glad I watched.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, absolutely. They did a good job, and they brought you something about wrestling and did it in a very serious, real fashion, which I think we all appreciated.
Yeah, I appreciated that too.
They're insane. Guys almost dying.
Like,
man, I turned my stream off before Dark Side came on. Now I feel bad. The final girl's called a Scream Queen.
That is true.
I thought it was always referred to as just Final Girl. Will
hates
like
blood. I like that little add-on.
Why she gotta troll me like that, man? No, I don't hate blood. It was just they were standing on the tax. They were standing on the tax.
That's
right. That was why I was like, oh no, I don't like this.
They got boots, bro. They got boots. They live.
I can show you a flip-flop I have here, which isn't very thick. It has a thumbtack stuck in the bottom of it, and I haven't stepped on it yet. It's just still there, though. I don't know how long it's been there. I noticed it
please
the other
don't
day,
show
and I was
me.
like, how'd that get there?
Don't show
Not
me.
a clue.
Great. No, now I'm just gonna get trolled all the time by you guys. Just gonna be like, hey, look, there's a thumbtack.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch some death matches. But
no,
that was a crazy match. And whether people love or hate that style of wrestling, that style of match, I think there's a time and place for it. I think the problem is it's overdone. But when you do it right, when you do it well, it's good. And it was real. Those were real tears. That's real emotion.
Yeah.
She really just accomplished something in front of all of us. It's amazing. And I think super talented lady. Thunder Rosa has battled. And to me, the reason why I thought you have to give her the belt now is, if not now, when? Will you fizz her out the way the WWE does by not taking advantage of that opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
AEW likes to send their fans home happy. And that's what they did tonight. They nailed it. And the fans are pumped. That's legitimate. And I love it. I think it's great. That's
definitely.
No, they're leaving there like having a party because their hometown girl just won the belt, right? Like you said, that's real. And that's not something you have to write. That's not something you have to go too crazy about. You just let it happen. And you take advantage of the spot that's there. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're not doing anything crazy. You're just taking advantage. And that was perfect. All they really had to do was let them go to the ring and have some confetti ready.
Yeah, that's it. And let everyone cheer and scream, and that's it. And that's all you needed to do. I believe the other company, and I hate comparing it on a hypothetical, but we've seen it before. I believe if this was a Vince book show or a Bruce book show, you would have, Hater would have come down. The other one would have come down in some way to circumvent the rules, and she would have lost. And then they would have thumped the shit out of her and left her bloody and in the middle of the ring in her hometown, where the fans were like, "Oh, okay, good match." Like, it's a different feel. And the fans can't always get what they want, but pick your bottles, pick your battles, pick your moments. Mm-hmm. And definitely a great job. I think that was great.
Yeah, definitely.
That being said, boys, do we have a rating on tonight's action?
Oh yeah.
St. Patty's Day. Are we feeling lucky tonight?
I'll give it a. I'll give it a. I'll give it a 9. There's lots of things to look forward to now. And you've got the Hardys, of course. You got the nice team of Danielson and Mox, and you also have new champion, and you got a new feud in Wardlow and MJF. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm pretty close. I'd say an 8.
Yeah.
It was a really good show. It was a good show. Like Will just said there, like they leave you intrigued to come back. Like there's a lot of open-ended stories going on right now, and it leaves you wondering where it's gonna go. And that ending, you can't really beat that. So actually, I'm probably gonna go with the same thing as Will, 9. No, that ending, like I got goosebumps from it,
There
and
you
you
go.
give somebody goosebumps, like that's
a good
almost
one, right?
perfect. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm debating in my head 8, 9, 8, 9. Like I tend to try and hold my 9s and 10s for kind of big moments and big days. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards a 9 on this one too. If not a high 8, 8.5. I mean, I just think they crushed the show from general. It started off right out of the gate. We got good action. It was a good pace. The shit I didn't like was minimal. I mean, Scorpio Sky had a good match. They made it believable that Wardlow lost. Now you got Wardlow messed up with MJF. It's going to at least refocus him for a little bit, which is good. It gives everyone a time to heal up from the already existing rivalry with Punk. Yeah, and then it just that Thunder Rosa moment for me, and LJ agrees. That's what you tune into wrestling for, is those moments. Fake, not fake, real, whatever. I don't give a shit. The point is this: they told a good story. We've been following Thunder Rosa for a long time, quite a while to be honest. And there she was, a huge match on a big stage. She performed well. That was a barn burner of a match. They dug it out. They were on the grind, and she won. And she was emotional, and it was real. And there was friends and family in that audience tonight, and that arena came alive when she hit that move. And you heard me yelling, "Nope, this is it. This is it!" Like the crowd was ready for it, and they were amped. And kudos to Britt Baker, who pretty much carried this division for 2 years, 2.5 years. But every champion has to take a step back, and I think it was time for Britt to take a breath, revamp, and come back stronger. She's been too much in the forefront for too long. This is good for Thunder Rosa. I'm looking forward to Mercedes, Deeb. There's a whole bunch of women right on her heels. So, yeah, screw it. I'll go 9. I'll give it a 9. Why not?
I honestly thought Britt was gonna have, I thought it was gonna eventually, especially with the new signing of Paige, like that would be the next big matchup, and they would somehow try and put it on Paige. That was what I thought was kind of going to happen.
Yep.
I was wrong.
I think we're more inclined to see Paige now with going after Thunder, because she can stay that heel. She can have Dan as the heater, and Thunder's over. She's a babyface. She started out, we weren't quite sure who was a heel and babyface between these two, but it became pretty, obvious by the end of this whole rivalry. And yeah, absolutely, Thunder Rosa is a babyface. Paige will be a good matchup for her. Deeb, like I said, another heel. Mercedes is a great heel. Britt's probably not done with her. We'll see. We'll see. Lots to come. Lots to come. I get distracted by FMW.
No, mine's still on too.
My favorite story from all these nonsense death match? It's not even what's his face? Okada. I'm pretty sure it was Okada. He almost dies because he won a match, and someone out there is going to hear this and correct me right away, but it doesn't matter. But he was all cut up from the barbed wire and that, and then he jumps in the river to celebrate. But the river was so dirty, he ended up with parasites and almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, just crazy shit. Crazy shit.
No, different breed back then. Different kind of animal. And you still see a few, like Nick Gage and stuff, like where there's a handful of out there that still, but not to this extreme. Like this exploding rings, fireworks, bombs, like C4, I think Mick Foley says at one point. Like, it's just crazy. Like,
right? And
you
they're like,
couldn't do that anymore. Like, people would lose their noodles. Like, just
it's
go
crazy.
nuts.
And the one time they tried to do it on the mainstream level, they botched it. Oops. Oh, one of the funniest things ever. There you go. Right? So, but yeah, man, crazy night. We're back at it tomorrow night for Impact. We're hoping Dre is feeling better, or LJ. But if not, you're going to be stuck with the boys again, and there's nothing wrong with that. We'll let you know, folks, but tune in, see who's showing up, see who's chatting wrestling. It's going to be somebody. There's definitely going to be somebody. We will be back for Impact, and then we'll be followed up with SmackDown, of course, the doubleheader, and lots of content coming your way. We got so much to cover. What is this? My favorite intergender death matches.
No.
Yeah, and you think my worst enemy's thumbtacks, man. Hair stapling?
I mean, I'll watch it, but like,
I love the fact that LJ is just trolling Will right now. It's awesome.
Oh my god,
it's so good. We found your Achilles heel, bro. But with that being said, any final thoughts on tonight, Will?
I love Dynamite. Like every single time it's on, it delivers, and that's why I'm always the one being like, "Hey guys, who's on tonight?" I'm always the first one. Like, "Hey,
yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute." And yeah, it delivers every single time, and I'm always amazed start to finish.
Yeah, Chris, how you
no,
feeling?
that's the past few weeks now. Like, Dynamite's been the standout show of the week. It really has. Like, if you go back through our ratings, like I think it was number one on our first ranking, number two,
number one twice.
It was number one twice.
Yeah, it's been back-to-back number one spot.
Yeah,
right.
right. See, so like it's, and even before that, like it's usually one or two of the week, like. But lately, they just seem like, since they came out of that pay-per-view, just kind of took it to another level on their weekly shows, and it's just been a consistent, great show every Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah, it's been pretty solid, and I mean, they're on a hot run right now, so it's good to see. I mean, for me, the big difference is, and I know I get in arguments with WWE fans all the time, and it's just flips and tricks, and I get it. But when you take it away and you start getting emotional and real, MJF, CM Punk, even Wardlow getting over, but being passionate about it. Jericho's a nutbag, but at least he's convicted in what he's doing. But I mean, like what we saw last night. When was the last time we saw a real, good, genuine moment? And people are going to say Belair didn't feel real. That felt real. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. But yeah, no, I mean, that's for me. Another good night. When tune in on Sunday to find out if AEW holds on to top spot in the power ranking, but they got a really good shot to do it now.
Yeah, they really do.
So with that, sorry, Chris. No,
I was just saying. Well, with the way the last week ended, right, it was kind of a real slow ending to the week. Yeah. Wrestling shows. If it goes like that, yeah, it'll probably be number one 3 weeks in a row.
There you go.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I'm all for a show coming in and outdoing it. That means the shows are getting better in general. But again, we just want good storytelling. We want to feel it. And AEW is on fire right now. So with that being said, we kind of give it 9s across the boards. It's going to be a strong number to beat this week. And other than that, boys, we're going to call it quits. We are Wrestling for Life Network. We are here all day, every day. We're only getting better. We started from the basement. We're heading past the penthouse to bigger and better things. We will not stop. We are on the grind, and we are going to continue. We will be back for Thursday's Impact Wrestling. Then we got the doubleheader Friday. We got Crockett on the weekend. We got WrestleMania coming up. We are not stopping, folks. The news is on your way. We're going to do a tribute to Scott Hall. We're going to run a memory lane show, so to speak. We got a podcast where we're just going to sit around and argue and debate. Everything's in production. We're on the fly. We turned 2 weeks old today, boys.
Yeah, 2 weeks. It's insane, and you love it.
That's it. So Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you both for being here tonight with me. And for everyone out there, tune in, like, subscribe. And until then, we are going to see you on the flip side.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like that. Do it again.
Thank you.
I was just trying to buy time where I got to the video.
I
For
forgot.
now.